Hey guys, going to show you a couple picking patterns today for the right hand so you can get that hand moving and doing some cool stuff. Our left hand is just going to be doing a regular old C chord down on the first fret area. I'm going to post a picture of it right there just in case you don't know that chord, but you probably do. Then we're going to do Travis style picking, which means you're just using these three fingers. So don't worry about the other two. And let's learn our first pattern. We're going to start with our thumb is going to be on the 5th string, okay, our A string. Our pointer finger is going to be on the 3rd string, and our middle finger is going to be on the 2nd string, okay? So we're going to be spread out like this, and we're going to start with this pattern is just 4 plucks, okay? It's a short repeated pattern of just 4 plucks. We're going to start with the thumb, and that's the first note. The second note is going to be our middle finger. So we got our thumb, middle. It's pretty straightforward. And then our third pluck is going to be the thumb again, okay? So we're going to get thumb, middle, thumb. Alright, do that one more time. Thumb, middle, thumb. And then our last pluck is going to be the one we haven't used yet, our pointer finger on the 3rd string. So we get thumb, middle, thumb, pointer. The string numbers for that is 5, 2, 5, 3. Or if you're thinking of the name of the strings, it's A, B, A, G. Okay? Thumb, middle, thumb, pointer. And you're just going to want to repeat that over and over. Okay? If that's new to you and it feels kind of goofy, spend just a little bit of time, and I recommend pausing the video, just getting good at this pattern because we're about to make it just a little trickier. And the thing we're going to do to make it trickier is that we're going to bounce the thumb. That's a really common thing in Travis picking. If you've ever watched Chet Atkins before, boy, he bounces that thumb all over the place and does some really cool bass lines with it. And that's what Travis picking does, is it gives you really interesting bass lines. So we're going to bounce the thumb between the 5th and the 4th strings. And our other two fingers are going to keep doing the same job they were doing in the same pattern. So it looks like so it's the same pattern, thumb, middle, thumb, index. It's just our thumb's going to be 5th string, 4th string, 5th string, 4th string, and just going back and forth. My dad taught me This Old Guitar by John Denver, and the way he taught it to me was with that plucking pattern. It sounds really pretty like that. So it's a really nice pattern, and you can see I'm just repeating this over and over, sometimes going down to the 6th string, not changing this pattern, and just moving the left hand around and changing the chords, and you get a really pretty song out of it. So this is a very valuable plucking pattern. Alright, let's learn another pattern that's going to use the first pattern we just learned and add a few notes in front of it. As soon as we learn this pattern, I think you're going to recognize it. If you've ever heard classic fingerpicking guitar before. And we're going to be on the same strings. The thumb's going to be on the 5th string, your pointer finger on the 3rd, your middle finger on the 2nd string, and our thumb is going to do some bouncing. So be ready for that. And we're going to start with our middle finger and our thumb are going to pluck at the same time. 5th string thumb, 2nd string middle finger, and they're going to pluck at the same time. Got a little octave unison thing going on. And then we're going to add our thumb on the 4th string, okay? And that's the 2nd note. Now let's add one more note to that. We're going to add the pointer finger on the 4th string. notice how the first note is long and the second ones are shorter? If you want to think of it in rhythmic terms, we got a quarter note and 2/8 notes. The way we would count that is 1, 2, and. Okay? 1, 2, and. So work that out. Get used to this little pattern. And then we're going to add to the end of that the pattern we just learned. Remember that? It's thumb, middle, thumb, pointer. And we're going to stick the two together. We're going to do our together with the thumb pointer. And then we're going to go to the first pattern we learned. And when we stick them together, it looks like this. Let me do that again. One more time. So if we play the pattern over and over and we don't put a break in between each repeat, it's going to look like this. Here's how you would count it. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Do that pattern very, very slowly if you're not familiar with it. The mistake most people make is they try to do it too fast, they make a lot of mistakes. It's more important to play it correctly than it is to play it fast, okay? So if you're having to practice it at... That's okay. That's where you need to practice it because that's where you can play it correctly. The speed will come with time and you'll be able to speed it up. Now you probably already recognize this pattern. If I speed it up just a little bit more, and that sounds a lot like the Kansas song Dust in the Wind. Well, that's because it is Dust in the Wind. But I've seen that pattern used in a lot of different places as well, and I use it a lot. I use it in some cool arrangements I've done. So work those two patterns and get really familiar with them. If you enjoyed this video, slap the like button. I'll be coming out with more guitar videos. So hit the subscribe button if you're interested in that and spread the news that I'll be doing some teaching. And I take some requests on what I'll teach, and that's why I put up this video. Someone requested some fingerpicking. So if there was something that you would like to learn or something that you would like to see me teach, then please post in the comments what you would like me to do. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you coming by, and we'll catch you next time.